Good day. My name is Jordan, and once again, I will be your facilitator for the day. Today, we will be discussing a very interesting topic, asking the right questions. Back in Far East Bank, my former manager used to say that you can tell a lot about a person through the questions that they ask. Mas marami kang malalaman tungkol sa tao base sa kanyang mga tanong. Noong una, hindi ko naintindihan kung ano ibig sabihin ng boss ko. However, many years later with working with people, nakuha ko na. I eventually got it. Asking the right questions can unlock opportunities you didn't even realize existed and take your careers to new heights. Whether you are an entrep building a business or an employee looking for ways to grow and advance ang career mo, no? Ang pagtatanong ay napaka-importanting parte ng buhay. I spoke with a friend na mahilig siya magtayo ng sunod-sunod na negosyo. And tinanong ko sa kanya, ano ba yung sikreto mo isa sa mga sikreto mo? Bakit ka successful? Ang sagot niya, asking questions. Specifically, the questions that start with why and challenges the common ways of thinking. Diba? So dapat, china-challenge din natin through questioning kung ano yung mga norms, ano yung mga parang standard na nakalakihan na natin. Simply put, the more questions you ask, the more answers you will receive and the more solutions you will uncover. But it's important to be asking questions na hindi tinatanong ng karamihan. Hindi pwede naman ang tanong mo, yung tanong din ng karamihan. By simply asking different questions or kakaibang mga tanong, you can open a possibility of having different answers and ways to solve a problem. Yan ang kapangyarihan ng pag-iisip ng kakaiba. Ayun ang sinabi ng kaibigan ko. No? Hindi mo kailangan maging mag-isip ng matalino or sa tingin mo sili ka. Ang kailangan mo lang, kakaiba ang tanong mo. No other words hold dearly as much power as the word why or bakit. The simple three-letter word can shift your perspective, create opportunities, and take people and business to a level that was once thought to be impossible. Ang pagtatanong ng why is typically thought-provoking or parang pinag-iisip ka and leads to more in-depth conversation, mas malalim na pag-uusapan and follow-up questions. When you're new at something, you approach it with curiosity. Di ba? Pag may bago, ang pananaw mo dito panghangha. Curiosity, no? Hindi ko alam ang Tagalog. And an open mind. Gusto mong matuto as much as possible sa maiksing panahon. And the best way to learn quickly is sa pagtatanong. As a novice or baguhan, you'll be seeing things from a different perspective than experts. My friend believes that once you're an expert, it actually becomes harder to solve a problem. The biggest asset you have pag bago ka pa lang sa isang bagay is hindi mo alam kung ano yung alam ng mga eksperto. So ang mga tanong mo, kakaiba. Tanong ng hindi nakakaalam. Once you become an expert, nagiging bias na minsan, no, ang ating pag-iisip. Kung gusto mong magkaroon ng malaking impact, kailangan natin mag-isip na like an outsider or outside the box, sa labas ng kahon, or hindi sa normal na pagtatanong. Think back to the last time you got stuck in trying to solve a problem. You probably worked at it for hours, di ba? Normally, ilang oras mo pinagtatrabahuhan yan dahil iniisip mo lahat ng pwedeng solusyon. And you just couldn't find anything that worked. Feeling frustrated, you ask someone else for their opinion. So minsan nangyayari sa akin to, no? Nagtatanong ako sa ibang tao. At dahil iba ang pananaw nila doon sa tanong ko, ang ganda ng tanong, no? Minsan namumulatan ako doon sa tanong at based doon sa tanong ng taong tinanong ko, nakakapag-isip na ako ng tamang solusyon. Dahil meron siyang pananaw na ipinakita sa akin na hindi ko nakikita noong una. The trick to solving a big problem is to break it down into smaller problems. Think about a problem think about what problems have to be solved in order for the big problem to be solved. Ito yung breakdown mo into smaller pieces. It is much easier to tackle something step by step than taking on a big challenge. By breaking down a large problem into a much smaller and manageable pieces, mas maliliit na piraso, you will be able to make progress quicker. Mas mabilis ang progreso mo. Kaysa naman sa nakatunganga ka lang doon sa isang napakalaking problema, hindi mo alam paano mo sisimulan. So pag tinakal mo siya into smaller pieces, mas madaling solvein, no? Yung napakalaking problema ang akala natin noong una. With all of his success ventures, my friend started out by asking the same 3 questions. No, meron siyang 3 tanong. Why this? Why now? Why me? He recommends asking these 3 questions every time you are starting something new. They will help you gain and find direction. Why this? Figuring out why this is very simple. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, imagine that you are actually successful in solving that problem. Would it somehow help or improve people's lives? Diba? Nakakatulong ba sa buhay ng ibang tao pag sinolve mo itong problemang ito? Maging kasamahan mo sa trabaho, maging customer, maging pamilya, maging kaibigan. If the answer is yes, you found the right path. No, tama yung path kung ang sagot mo ay oo. Do not focus so much on the how for now, but rather the why. The minute you ask yourself how, nililimitahan mo na kung ano yung posible. So yan yung unang tip ng kaibigan ko. Why now is the second question. Is what you're doing going to be relevant both now, ngayon, at sa future? Magiging relevant ba siya sa ngayon at sa kinabukasan? You don't want to create a business or you don't want to create a solution na after ilang buwan, ilang taon, wala na, baliwala na, no? So make sure that your idea, yung mga idea na iniisip natin or mga solusyon na iniisip natin is pang matagalan. Hindi lang pang ngayon or pang bukas or pang isang buwan. Why now? Yung pangatlong tanong, why me? Bakit ako? To answer this question, you need to figure out what your unique perspective and value is. To do this, think about the questions you're asking. The questions you ask are the problems you solve. If you're asking the same question, you're solving the same problems and you become a commodity. What questions can you ask that are different from what everyone else is asking, di ba? Kailangan kakaiba yung tanong mo para kakaiba yung solusyon mo na unique sa'yo para iba ka sa mga tao sa paligid mo. Now, I want you to, from this brief lesson, no, can you name at least one thing that you can commit to apply from today's lesson? One lesson that you can commit to apply. And the key word here is commit. So thank you very much. I hope that you enjoy this. Till next time.